Do you love grand touring with a little wind in your hair? I'm Andrew Maness here with Nobleman Magazine, and this is the 2023 BMW M8 Competition Convertible. Let's check it out. It's a beautiful sunny day up here in Malibu. Perfect to admire the skyscraper gray metallic paint over these new refined body lines on the 2023 M8. One thing you may notice to start out, 50-year anniversary badge inspired by the legendary BMW M1 supercar. Coming around to the side, gold calipers with the carbon ceramic brakes, which you absolutely need to bleed off all the speed that builds so quickly from the 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8. Inside, black full merino leather, really comfortable interior, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel in case you're driving with the top down at night. Coming around to the back, which has also been slightly tweaked, the lines off the rear haunch flow in really nicely, and then bring your eye down to the quad tip exhausts, which emit a really, really nice note when you're out on the road. As much as it's fun to admire this car here by the beach, I think we'll hop in and go for a drive and enjoy that exhaust note. So who is the M8 Competition Convertible for? To me, it's for the person who wants to escape, but wants to escape in comfort, style, with a high degree of ability from the car. I mean, and you just cannot argue with both the way this car builds power and the way that it can be controlled. From the carbon ceramic brakes, to the transmission, to the steering, to damping, the M adaptive suspension, everything about this car is just very, very dialed in. There is that ability to access just raw power, turn it into a rear-wheel drive monster, but for the most part, when you're touring, you know, it's an all-wheel drive cruise missile, really. So first things first, what I do when I get in any modern car, particularly a modern BMW, is set it up for me. These cars all allow for a high level of customization right at your fingertips. M1, M2 buttons. I like to set one up for kind of around town general driving use, and then one for really sporty, spirited driving. Sport Plus for the engine. Transmission, that's going to be in Sport 3, which means down here when I bump this over, drive is 1, bump it again, that's Sport, and that's going to be manual transmission. Chassis, Sport Plus as well. Steering, Sport Plus. Braking, Sport. The DSC, we can turn that off. We're gonna turn this car into a two-wheel drive drift machine, which we won't be doing today because that's not the point of this video. But trust me, all the BMWs that have this function, very, very fun and very easy to control even when you're getting it sideways. So now I have both M1 and M2 buttons set up, just a new degree of tailoring the car to your taste. And away we go. You know, I like to joke around that red M1 and M2 buttons, you know, look like missile launch buttons in a fighter jet. And this really does feel like a cockpit when you start looking around at all the displays, and you can set it up as such and just really focus on the road and the driving ahead of you. But also, you know, you can drop the top, drop all the windows, and just be completely immersed in the world around you. So it's for the person who really wants to maximize their driving experience, but does not want to sacrifice anything when it comes to comfort and luxury. Well, it's been an excellent afternoon cruising around Malibu in the new M8. Honestly, I think we barely scratched the surface of what this car is capable of, the places it can take you, the experiences you can have. If you can get behind the wheel of one, I highly recommend that you do so. Thank you, BMW. Thank you, Nobleman, for the opportunity. We'll see you next time.